Well, reform well and truly have both the Conservatives and Labour rattled, and you could see mass resignations as a result. Before I get to that though, very clear I think this research. You can see here 55% now of reform voters believe that a reform government would make a very positive difference to the UK, but just 22% of Labour voters now say the same of a Labour government. And that is a pretty stark difference, isn't it? It shows you, I think, the degree to which Labour voters are losing faith in this government. And what reform have to do now is basically, rather than just vague platitudes that we hear in Westminster all too often, is make a number of specific policy pledges that are then delivered. Promise made, promise kept. And one of the things that reform want to do, of course, is get rid of this net zero lunacy introduced and implemented by the Conservatives. And rather than deindustrialise the country, let's reindustrialise the country with good, well-paid jobs for our people. Clearly something reform are going to do, talking about it a lot now. And when it comes to family, community, country, those key Reform UK values, well, you've got now it being reported over the weekend that Nigel Farage will outflank this Labour government. Reform will commit to scrapping the two-child benefit cap and fully reinstate the winter fuel payment. Nigel expected to say there, according to the Telegraph, that Starmer is one of the most unpatriotic prime ministers in our history, and this past week has been evidence of that, and that the PM is out of touch with working people. Reform source, they're saying the Reform are against the two-child cap and go further on winter fuel by bringing the payment back for everyone. And this will be paid for by cutting the foreign aid budget, closing asylum hotels and ending net zero subsidies. And by the way, when it comes to this insanity that we're seeing of illegal migration, you can see here the cost of housing people in hotels and other temporary accommodation, 3 times as much as the Home Office estimated originally, £15.3 billion. So please don't tell me there isn't any money to fund this. As for the Conservatives, well, they're now, of course, the fourth party in this country in terms of support. And as usual, they'll soon be having a leadership contest, a leadership drama, as they always do, because they don't agree on anything. There fundamentally is no point in a high tax, high immigration Conservative Party, which is what they are now. And you can see here, surprise, surprise, Tory MPs now plotting. You could see a confidence vote among members to oust Kemi Badenoch. You could see a rule change to allow MPs to force a confidence vote before this November. You could see an open letter by more than half of Conservative MPs calling for Kemi Badenoch to go. Or you could see mass resignations by members of the shadow cabinet. Of course, when it comes to the Tories, as far as I'm concerned, they can say whatever they like now. I don't trust a word they say, given their shocking record in government when they actually had the chance to implement changes. But very clear there that Reform UK leading the debate, Labour and the Conservatives reacting, responding to Reform, who are now leading in the polls. Please do let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. I will, of course, keep bringing you all the latest on this and much more. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.